Under. No goals.
It's time to check the game notes. I think we're going to have the show of the year here.
We're almost having magical moments here.
Show Mindsy's time, Army. Show. Start us off.
What an opportunity. Another idea by me.
Everything's Murls' idea. Summer.
Oh, what a new intro. Pasha, unbelievable. Great job. Yeah, the game notes, my idea, morning show, morning gambling show, game notes, where we are. Another great idea by me, but the real guy that came up is the reason there is even game notes. Probably came up with the title of the name. That is Colby Armstrong. Colby, quickly, where you at? What's going on?
Buddy, welcome back, Mur. Welcome back. Welcome back to the chat. Love you guys. I see you guys filling up. It's buzzing. Getting the usual suspects. Got a text from Singsy the other day, of course, the captain of the chat, just wishing me good luck on the show and have a great year. That's very captain-like of Singsy, I have to say, but I'm up in Toronto, buddy. It's on. I'm hitting the airplanes. I'm already moving. I'm in my hotel room, if you can't tell. Sick little, where is it? I got a robe set up here in the hotel, Murls. I'm living that hotel airplane life right now. And before that, though, just hockey dad style right into the season now. So it's been haywire covering my kids' hockey, watching that stuff. There was that big tournament, Murls, in Pittsburgh, which you will be at. I'm having you come there now that you're stateside, now that you're home, and we'll get into your travel. But USHL hockey showcase in Pittsburgh every year. It was awesome to come.
Yeah, I heard a lot about you down there. I've been hearing about you all over the hockey world. My EBR scouts are, Army's here, Army's there, Army's in Utica. But I before we get to the Utica talk, I just flew over from Sweden yesterday with 2 small kids. I had no sleep on the plane. That's a lot of travel time. But you see me, I look decent. I look all right. I got the new Chiclets shirt on, but I'm only here because of BodyArmor. This show is brought to you by BodyArmor Sports Drink. BodyArmor has great tasting flavors like you see right here. Strawberry banana, that's my favorite, and orange mango, which is G's favorite. No artificial dyes, flavors, or sweeteners. In a bold new look with the same great taste, get your BodyArmor today at Walmart or a local grocery store near you. BodyArmor, choose better. Yeah, Arm Dog.
Great read.
I'm fired up to be back here, but tell me about this Utica. I got people telling me you're way out here in Utica watching hockey.
Yeah, what's up with that? Who you got on the ground? So first of all, I stopped in Rochester. I drove up from Pittsburgh with the family, stopped in Rochester, saw our boy Timmy Connolly. Great to see him and his wife. Went for a little coffee. He's like, there's a great little coffee shop on the, he talks about Murr. Hey, Murr, you mutt. Hey. Great coffee shop. We'll meet you there for a coffee. So I had my girls there and we got some snacks, pretty much a little fika, a little Swedish style with TC and his wife, and caught up with them. I haven't seen his wife in like 10, 12 years. So it was great seeing her. And then went to Utica for the weekend. What a setup they have in Utica, buddy. Mm-hmm. They have this Nexus rink there. Just a beautiful facility. Unbelievable minor hockey center. Only thing is they have 4 rinks there, Murls. Yep. Have you been to this place?
No, but my brother's been out there, and you know who runs that whole he basically runs the whole city, but he runs the rink too.
Who?
Robert Esch, the former Flyers goalie.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He's in charge of like everything in that city. He got the pro team to go there. He's got restaurants. I'm pretty sure he built that rink because my old line mate Nicole Kernan, she was running it for a while.
Oh, yeah. Great setup. Great restaurants in Utica, too, by the way. There's a few kicking around. We hit it up like a Italian steakhouse and a couple other spots. Great place. But there for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they have 2 rinks in there, Murls, where it's open air with like upper walkways around the whole top, like scouting perches. So perfect for crazy hockey dads. Everyone's leaning over, yelling at their kid, skate, the whole deal. But when the whistle or the buzzer goes on the one rink, you can kind of hear it in the other rink. That's the only kind of weird thing for higher end competitive hockey, when there's some suspect whistles that the kids are like glitching out. They're like, was that us? Do we keep going? So it had that, but great setup. Awesome arena. Great place to spend for the weekend. Nice bar restaurant upstairs too. I should start ranking and rating these like minor hockey rinks. That might be a thing I start to do. But Cruz played good this weekend, couple 6 snipes. You know what the big thing is? He scored a sick goal. What they have in youth hockey, Murls, they have these like video companies or content little video companies like Clanko Media is one of them. Puck Prospects is another one that these kids all follow, and they'll go and they'll like record a game, or they'll be there with their photographers / videographers, and they'll video the whole game, and they get this unreal footage of these kids that they can post. It's like NHL, man. So it's like huge for these kids. And they were at one of the games and my kid scored a sick goal. So they posted it. It looked awesome, but good weekend for him and their team. And we'll see where it goes and if I can get to any more games. So I got it out of the way while I could, buddy, but the travel is on. But guess what I got after Chiclets Cup? Guess what I got?
I don't know.
Health is deteriorating. I got shingles.
Oh, Jesus.
Old man thing?
I don't know what that is. Isn't that like after if you have chicken pox, like something like that?
Chicken pox. It's like a virus that lays dormant when your immune system is down a little bit. It comes in. It's like from stress.
You only did a couple nights there. Imagine how the rest of us feel.
I don't know if it was from that or if it's from my schedule that I'm about to embark on this year. Now I'm already in Toronto. And so it's, yeah, I'm on like meds now. I'm almost done them. I'm good to go. I'm in the clear. But at the time I was like, Jesus, what is this? It's killing me. Arm shingle in the chat.
Jesus. I
don't even
know where to go from that. Oh my God.
Have you had like what's
but I mean, that's a long ways from youth hockey. When we used to get it was fun if a guy came and would like print the names of all the teams on a t-shirt, or they would take just a picture of you. And now these guys are getting videos to put up on their Instagram.
Remember you took your team pictures and you'd get like the hockey card you could print out, Murls. That was like the cool thing, right? Like 5'4", 105 pounds on the back.
Yeah,
like
I got my Quebec Pee Wee card. I'm a 5'1", 105. Tiny.
I bet you it's behind you in your setup. Somehow, wherever you go, Murls, you're back here. Your setup is sick. You got a Chiclets Cup jersey. You got all your trophies behind you.
You see up there, that's me in Wilkes-Barre. And then there's my brother when he was the trainer for Springfield Falcons. So we had that photo guy picked there. And then you see the RPI hockey puck right there. Quickly, RPI, they went down to BU. BU's got 18 NHL draft picks on their team. RPI hung in there, lost 3-0. One of them was an empty net. One was a power play goal. So they hung right around with them. So good things on RPI. We're going to get into some college talk in a little bit. This is almost like if Memes was in charge of this show, he would have called it Mick Game Notes today, because Connor McDavid signed, we're going to talk about, and then Gavin McKenna at Penn State, we're going to talk about his debut.
Hey, you got to tell me about your travels here. Like more about this.
You want to know about this travel? These kids.
I need you to list off your travel.
Well, actually, I should go all the way back. Well, we had to move out of our permanent home we've had there. We're moving out to everything out to our summer house, which was really emotional and tough. Kids got all friends on that street, and I was just like, get me out of here. I was just in Boston for a week. I've been boozing there. I don't need to be boozing there. So I tell the wife, she's going out Saturday with her friends. I'm staying home. I'm watching the kids. So I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, her parents come over around 5 o'clock with pizzas. And I was like, oh, they've never done that before. But I guess, they're like trying to soak up all the time they can. So I'm like, oh, yeah, sweet. Kebab pizza. I start dummying a kebab pizza.
Oh, yeah, I love that pizza.
And Johanna goes out with her friends. They're gone. See ya. I'm like, all right, get these kids to bed soon. But more and more in Toto still sitting there. I'm like, what is going on here? This is weird. Next thing you know, my neighbor, my best friend that's over there, he comes running in the house. Let's go. You got 20 minutes to get dressed. 20 minutes. Well, I don't have any clothes. Like I packed all my stuff. I left half my stuff here, and I had track pants and a t-shirt. He's like, we're going out, me and you. He's like, we don't even tell the girls. Let's go. And I'm like, no, dude, we can't. I got to tell the girls. Like, he's like, make them watch the kids. They're going to watch the kids. And they're like, yeah, sure. We'll stay home and watch the kids. So I'm just going crazy. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, no, I got to tell her. I'm going out. And they're like, just relax. Just go get dressed, shower, and go get dressed. So I found like the worst clothes to wear out. But they're like, oh, you're just going to go up to the hockey and don't worry about it. So I come down. I'm ready. I'm like, I don't know if I should go.
You're all packed up, right? Like you just so you threw on
basically the stuff. It was brutal. Like it was brutal outfit. I hope the pictures don't surface. But so we go out, and now we're going downtown. I'm like, dude, I gotta call her. I got to call my wife and tell her that I don't have the kids, that nobody has the kids. He's like, would you just relax? They're with more and more. Like, you're fine. Keep going. Get down there. We try to go to one bar. It's closed. He starts panicking. What is going on here? He takes me into this candy store. He starts rummaging around the candy. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? I'm like, I don't even want to be out. Can I go home? So about 10 minutes.
You're so panicked, right? Because you have so much coming up, right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So after about 10 minutes, they like, fine, let's just go to Bloco and get you a beer. So we walk over to Bloco. Boom, there's Johanna and a bunch of her girlfriends are in there. So we come, oh, surprise. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like, I don't know why I'm here. She's like, yeah, what are you doing here? Like, this is weird. And I'm like, yeah, we got to call and see where the kids are staying. Wow, this is a long story long. Anyway, they give us this scratch-off ticket of a plane ticket where we're going. And on there is this place called Svensson's. And that's the first bar me and Johanna met at. So they're like, that's our next stop. So we got to go over to Svensson's. As we walk over to Svensson's, place opens up. 30 of our friends pop up. Huge surprise party. There's U.S. flags, Swedish flags, posters of us. Just the craziest surprise. They had no idea it was coming. And we just had an awesome night. Big Swedish long dinner table, trivia, karaoke, just a huge going away party. So that was really cool. But that also made it really tough to leave. And it's just been really tough to leave there the last couple of days. But we're here. We made it. And
so that's your friends all plan that for you guys?
Yeah. And oh, yeah, the best part about it, which I probably should have led with, we probably just lost everybody telling this story. But my buddy's like, why didn't you have a going away party? I'm like, well, we actually tried, we tried that weekend. 2 of her girlfriends said they couldn't come. We tried that weekend. 3 of her girlfriends said they couldn't come. Then I was in Boston, and then this weekend, 2 of her girlfriends said they couldn't come either. So we just gave up. We said, nobody can make it. We're not going to do it. So that was all planned. They've been planning this for 2 or 3 months. And they said, all right, you 2 got to say you can't do that weekend because then she won't plan it. You 3 got to say that weekend so she won't plan it. So it was really well organized, and they got us both.
Murls invented surprise parties from Baker, the candlestick maker. Amazing that they figured that out. Thank you, Baker Candlestick Maker, who I saw, by the way, was boots on the ground at the McKenna game, tweeted at us. He was right there to witness that before NHL season kicked off. Wow, that's so thoughtful of your friends, man. That's unbelievable.
Great people there. They know how to throw a party. It's fun.
Laura says Murls' friends to the show. Murls' friends to the show.
Yeah, they're in the show. That was really cool. But it made it tough to leave. I was kind of like out of it. I'd been in Boston for a week. I'd been busy packing kind of myself for those 5-6 days. So then it all hit with that, and then having to pull away and the kids waving goodbye to their friends. It was really tough. But we go back there every summer. We'll be back there. Yeah, in June, July.
Dude, I got to tell you, I'm excited that you're over here for the time change, for like the schedule, just communication, talking, get to see you at some of these things on one-offs where you can just make it. You're not making a trek across the ocean to get over to things. It's going to be awesome this season having you nearby, buddy.
And speaking of that, what a transition, because I am over here, I'm getting to go somewhere very special tomorrow. And the guy I'm going with is right here behind the scene. G, get on here. Let him know where we're going.
He's been busy too, G. Welcome, baby. Game notes.
Another season of game notes. How awesome is this? How awesome. I'm so excited to be back. The chat's buzzing. And me and Murls this weekend, I think his hat was a little sign with the baby blue, but we will be at the University of Maine this weekend. We're filming at Chiclets U. Murls will get here tomorrow. We're going to be in the mix with the fans on Friday night. I think we're going to get up on stage for the pregame ceremony. The biggest thing here is Maine's unveiling the new and improved Alfond Arena. I mean, this is what has been described as the Fenway Park of college hockey arenas. They just gave it an unbelievable facelift. So I'm so excited to get there. Murls obviously being best buddies with Benny Barr. I think it's got to be pretty cool to see your buddy in this propped up on this pedestal.
So they're keeping the bones of the arena technically for what you're saying, the Fenway Park, which I love that because I watched those playoff games they had this year there on whatever feed it was on, and it looked awesome. Like it looked old and awesome. I love that. I'm like old school. I love the old vibe. But what they've done is what they've done at like MSG, like they've just given the guts of it kind of like a little bit of a makeover to keep up with college hockey kind of thing. And I guess we'll see that on Chiclets U, but yeah, that's exciting.
I'm not 100% sure, and that's why I'm so excited to get over there. But from what I was told is they've really enhanced the student athlete experience. I think that was something that really needed to improve. I know they did improve the fan experience as well, but I think the major focus here was, locker rooms, hot tubs, cold tubs, lounges, all the things that we try to feature on Chiclets U this year. But there is one thing I do want to bring up here, boys, before I don't want to ramble too much. People want to hear from you guys, but October means Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, get this out there. These are awesome.
We got more Chiclets. We got Breast Cancer Awareness merch. It goes to 100% of net proceeds go to the 5 Under 40 Foundation. Super cool foundation. It helps with beauty services for women under the age of 40. It's actually the company who paid for Alana's wig last year. I've talked about it enough. Wigs are super expensive. So super, super, super excited to work with them. 100% of net proceeds go to them. So let's buy some girls some wigs this year. And we got the 47 brand hats. The 47 brand hats are so dialed. And we have the breast cancer awareness shot at a cure 47 brand hats this year. So go to barstoolsports.com right now and buy that. The awesome U.S. store has them and the Canadian store has them.
Awesome gear. I love it. When you dropped those the other day, it's so beautiful. Like I love, and it's such a great thing. So pick those up. Go check it out. I absolutely love it. Really nice stuff. I got to get me some of that stuff too, G.
Yeah, and while we're on that Chiclets U, if Benny is watching or anybody else at Maine, that guy lived at my house for 15 years, used and abused that house. You better believe I'm going to be using and abusing that new locker room. Gee, we're going to be taking a steam, a cold tub, hot tubs every morning. I'm expecting a lobster dinner. So Benny better be prepared for me to take over. I think he's going to
roll out the red carpet for you guys, because since we had him on, he was like legit our first guest on Game Notes. Live in Tampa at the Frozen Four. It was so cool to have him there, and like what he's done now, like where he's gone with this program and kind of how he's grown with it as a name that people were talking about in the scene, but as a name that's grown now into like a real name. Like he may be in consideration for like NHL jobs very soon, likely with what he's able to do. So I'm super excited for that. But knowing him, Murls, and your relationship and getting to meet him and have him on the show a few times, you guys are going to be set up.
And I will say, like, he has them taking, like, I say this every school we go to, like each school we go to, they take care of us more and more and more, but they're taking care, like they have paid for everything. Like we are here on UMaine's dime. Like everything's on UMaine this weekend. So we can't thank them enough. They are the definition of rolling out the red carpet for the boys this weekend.
That is beautiful. I got to give it up for Maine for that. Yeah. Hell yeah. Chiclets U, stay tuned. Lots more coming. Wildly successful. People love seeing the ins and outs. And who do you have? Is Benny Barr, like, you don't want to give anything away, maybe? Is Benny Barr kind of your host for this? Or do we have
I don't want to give too much away, but Murls, one thing I do want to say that we're going to be doing on the show this season, and I don't believe we're doing it this week, is we're going to be battling with college hockey rankings all season long. Me and you going toe to toe. Colby's going to be throwing in his CHL rankings in there, but me and you toe to toe, we're going to be going, and we're going to see at the end of each show which top 10 the chat likes more, right? That's the plan.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, RPI will always be getting votes. We know that. So I don't hold that against me in there, chat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But very excited for that. Very excited to cover college hockey this season with you guys, and very excited for a new season with Game Notes, boys.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we will do a lot more college hockey than today, but because there's just so much to get going to start the season. And speaking of the season, the NHL started last night. I don't think there's a happier guy in the Chiclets universe than our next guy, because of the way the New York Rangers looked last night.
Oh, don't look at him going, Poshy, baby.
What's up, boys?
That smile.
New season. Wow. It was
someone in the chat to tee you up. Someone in the chat a little while back said MSG Morgue State Garden. The morgue, not Madison State.
I like that. It's too early to pile on the Rangers. They're not even worth talking about. But you know what? Home opener, new season. I'm pumped, man. It was a great summer, but I'm excited to get back with the boys here. It's going to be a hell of a year for both Game Notes and, of course, the Devils.
Warning, the following statements are about to be made by a deranged Devils fan. The views expressed are his and his only. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt because, remember, he is a deranged Devils fan.
Yes.
We're going to need that a lot this year because the boys are healthy and the boys are going to be a wagoon, as Biz
I know. I
says.
was just I asked you before the show, but Jack Hughes, a favorite of mine. I love the kid. I love the Hughes brothers in general. They're unbelievable guys. Great players though. Shoulder surgery. He's had injury problems. I saw him at NHL Media Day. He looked good. How you feeling? You hearing anything through preseason? Where he's at? He usually gets like he's on Fuego out the start of the gates of the season. But obviously he's a pillar for this team.
He has hot starts, and yeah, exactly. I mean, health is key. If he's healthy, they're a wagon. If he's not, we saw what's happened to them the last 2 years. I think now that he's got the double bionic shoulders, he's going to be good to go. He's looked good in preseason. So, time will tell, but I'm optimistic. I think, and it was kind of freak injuries, his 2 injuries. Like, it's not like he's always keeping his head down and getting rocked. It's just kind of freak injuries sliding to the board. So very optimistic for him and his health and the Devils in general.
Yeah, he wasn't keeping his head down like Fogle last night. I don't know if you guys saw that hit in the late game last night, but we can get to that one later. But let's get going on the NHL last night.
Wasn't Posh gallivanting the world this summer?
Yes,
I forget about that. I already talked to him.
Yeah,
I forgot about this. Tell the people.
I went to Japan to study, the samurais and the art of Zen so that I can keep a cool head when the Devils lose and the Rangers win. So I'm trying to be more level-headed here. And,
we might need a new graphic for you, whatever we call it, the disclaimer.
The Zen Devils fan
we need
now?
a Zen Devils fan disclaimer now where you're just like meditating. That actually might be your new thing. Yeah.
I know. But for anyone that hasn't
your nuts are snipped. Now that your nuts are snipped.
Shut up.
Tell us about the cuisine over there. Tell us what you liked, what you didn't like between.
Oh, it was incredible, man. Japan's an amazing country. It's just the food is incredible, so clean, transport so dialed. The people are so friendly. Japan was truly 10 out of 10. The sushi, obviously, everyone knows, but the barbecue, the wagyu is incredible. The udons, the ramens. Cannot recommend Japan enough. The temples, like all that aspect of it, the history, but then also the more like modern touristy, quote unquote, gimmicky, like tech stuff. It's really got it all. And it was amazing. Korea we went after, and I think Japan set the bar so high that we kept comparing everything in Korea to Japan, and it wasn't quite as good, but it was still amazing in its own right. So I recommend Korea as well. But Japan, what a country, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been. Murls, you've been.
I tell everybody if I had one place to go, that's where you go. If I had $1 billion, I would just move all my family and friends there, build a little cul-de-sac.
Why?
It's the best food. It's safe. It's clean. They're so respectful. One of my favorite ways to describe it, the difference from here, is you go to this Walmart type store, like appliance store, and I'm in there. Obviously, I don't speak Japanese, but I bring up a picture of a humidifier. And I show the girl the picture, like I need one of these, and she gives me a bow all the way down, and just takes off sprinting. Room goes around the corner. A couple minutes later, she comes sprinting right back to me, hands it to me, and gives me another full bow again.
The double bow.
Imagine doing that in a Walmart here. They won't even know what aisle it's in. Yeah, they'd be like, "Get out of here! Like, go way down there. Go ask somebody else."
The 7-Elevens and stuff, they are so dialed. Like here, it's like, 7-Eleven, gas station type food. There they have sushi. They have like premium foods. They have these blenders. You can take any ice cream, any treat you want in the whole store and like blend it in the store into your own custom smoothie. Like they're so dialed.
The best egg salad sandwich on the planet Earth is at 7-Eleven in Japan. I didn't
try that. It
comes with the crust cut off. They're
so
the best. It's the best.
We're like Miami. Murls, like, I stay at that hotel every time you look over. It's like a motel from the 50s. He's like, it's the best. Bring your cooler right to the pool. Unbelievable. Then he's like, 7-Eleven egg salad sandwich.
It's the best thing ever. Telling you.
Yeah, I know people rave about it. I looked at it. I couldn't do it, but yeah, I'm not a big egg salad guy to begin with. So
I love it. Well, thanks, Posh. Looking forward to having you. Great new open we got too. I don't know. I just seen the comments. Like our open was sick AI technology from Posh.
Figured it's time for a little facelift. Rebrand, get everything modern.
Game of the Notes. Thumbnail on us.
Yeah.
I mean,
has that been shown? Is that up there? Put that up there again when it's available. Look at that.
Look at this. Look at
Game
me, I'm
of
riding
Notes,
a
yeah.
fucking
Wow.
dragon. Are you kidding me?
So
What a
I
way.
saw Jazzy commented. He said, "Is that Memesy that Army's riding?"
That's Memesy if he slicks his hair back.
Oh, it's sick. Sick work. Great job.
Love it, boys. Let's
Amazing.
have a
Job,
year.
guys.
Let's have a
Great
year,
job.
Posh. Love you.
Wow.
Good job, boys. Atta go.
Yes.
Let's
All right,
go.
my bad. I forgot about Pasha going around the world because I saw him at Chiclets Cup and talked to him a little bit about it. Saw him at a sandbagger. He was doing a sandbagger out there. So he's got a lot of work ahead of him coming up here.
Egg salad croissant in the chat. I just can't believe you threw that out there, Merles.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
it's
telling you,
pretty
every morning,
amazing.
me and Calds every morning, pull in there, a couple egg salad sandwiches, go sit in the
Caldwell.
locker room. We'd listen to PMT and eat an egg salad sandwich. That was it. The best place.
What a life.
Sushi,
You wanna
hamburgers, pizza.
What do you want to do right now, Merles? Where do you want to go? You want to go around the league?
I wanted to just recap last night quickly so then we can put the past in the past and focus on the future, you know?
Yeah, okay. I'm
I
down with that.
mean, I don't know who we were in that we hit the Chiclets parlay last night. I came off the flight.
Oh my God.
I come off the flight. I have a graphic from Jack McCarthy, Chiclets parlay. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, who made these picks? Just want to find out. I throw it in the Chiclets chat. Who made these picks? Wit, not me. Yans, not me. Arm Dog, not me.
Well,
Pasha, not me. I'm like, oh, all right. I'm like, I don't know who made these. So then they're like, all right, let's just, I'm in a side chat with Grinnell and Jack. Oh, let's just scrap the picks. The guys don't like them. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Didn't say that. Just want to know who made the picks. What's going on here? And they're like, no, we're
nobody.
gonna scrap it.
Silent.
So we go back into the lab. We go back into the group chat and we're like, hey, these are all our old teams. You got Marchand, you got Crosby, you got McKinnon, all Nova Scotia guys. Like, that's a cool little way to put it together. I'm like, let's let it go. Let's let it go. Boom. Doesn't it hit? Plus 623 to start the season. Still
What
nobody
was your
claimed it.
sketchiest one on there? Obviously, like I think a lot of people don't have. The Pens. Pens winning an MSG last night. There he is, right there. There he is.
I can't believe I didn't claim that. I
Oh
can't.
my
I just
God.
can't believe it. It was all day. I'm like, cause I didn't claim it, it's gonna hit. I was
Yes.
moving all day, so I missed all the chirps. I can't believe I didn't claim it. But
You're quieter than a fart in church. You were on that one. I didn't hear anything. We were all wondering who it was. I thought it might have been Berta. Like Berta might have sniffed it in there because he likes the Pens. I thought that was a Pens Berta move, but the Pens pulled it out, man.
Yep.
What a game by the Pens.
And that's what you need sometimes during a game. I was actually talking with Chris Powers when we were in Boston. Empty netters. I got to shout him out. He was in this basement right here. He slept in my parents' basement that New York
what a
State
gem.
Hockey Hall of Fame weekend. He came up here. Another surprise for me. He came up here, but we were like, last Sunday before the NFL games, like we got to get together. You got to talk through the lines, and once you start spitball, and then you start seeing the board.
Yes.
So
yes.
that's kind of happened with that parlay. He threw it out there and we're like, whoa, we don't like it. But then we started talking about it. Oh, what about this? And boom, it hits. What a way to start the season. I'm flushing my DraftKings account right now. And once we get to Thursday's game or Wednesday's games tonight, we're going to craft another little parlay for the people, see if we can go 2 in a row. But that's later on in the show.
And that was a big game too. I know we're skipping over the Florida Chicago. We'll get to that. But like that Pens game, Shelovs gets a start over Jari right out of the gates. Shutout, first NHL shutout. Interesting. MVP of the Calder Cup playoffs last year, wins a Calder Cup in Vancouver's system, and comes over, like, did enough. I don't think they had that much, but he did make a couple pretty big saves here and there. Like, he was just timely and good and rock solid. I mean, amazing decision by Muse to out of the gates. You know, a lot of teams, Murls, and we've seen this, right? Like, there's jobs to be had, like, you know, and they have a lot of guys signed to contracts. Graves sent down on minors. He's got a massive contract still kicking around for multiple seasons. They moved on from him down to the minors for now. Brunick makes the team as a 19-year-old. You got Kindle, the young kid they just drafted in the first round, makes the team. He had a great preseason. So he, like, Muse wasn't lying. Like, there was jobs to be had. So he starts Shelovs. He puts both those guys in the lineup. They have some new faces in Mantha and Brazeau, the X factor, with 2 goals out the night. And they worked hard. They just worked hard. But what did you think of 20 seasons of the big three there?
It's
Letang,
insane.
Gino.
The way I was looking, I was watching it and I'm like, wait, I played with Crosby. I played a training camp with Letang. And I'm like, these guys are still playing in the NHL And
together.
I can barely take a snapshot in the Chiclets Cup anymore.
No, I know.
And these guys are from the NHL. I played with these guys. I know I'm a lot older than them, but I'm not that much older than them. I'm like, man, I've become pathetic.
Think about that, though. Kindle and Brunick both made the team. They're 18 and 19. Those guys have been playing together longer than those guys have been born. Like Dan Muse said, like iPhones weren't even invented when those guys started playing together, to put it into perspective of how crazy it is. I thought that's just incredible. Lots of speculation around the Pens. Will that last? Will those guys last? Of course, Crosby, and lots of conversation here leading up to the season and what's going to happen with him this year. Will he stick it out? But also starting this season, Murls, another record ties Steve Yzerman, does Sid, for 19th season as captain of one team, which Sid loves Yzerman too. So that's one of his idols. So pretty amazing longevity, of course, with one team. You get those three guys together for 20 seasons. Sid's in his 21st season now, but 19 seasons as the Penguins captain to tie Steve Yzerman all time. Pretty unbelievable. Let me ask you this. Oh, Murls invented the big three from Libby. Thank you,
Well,
Libby.
I did but I did help get them. I was so
Yes.
bad. I didn't score goals, so you could get them. So
You played a massive part in that. Yes, you did. Absolutely. We'll never forget that, of course. What'd you make of Sully versus Muse kind of flip-flopping? Obviously, Sully, the bigger name, Muse going in there. He's like tiny little guy with his glasses, and he gets a W in his old rink where he was assistant coach last year for the Rangers.
Yeah, I think it's totally different things. Like Pittsburgh got a brand new coach, basically. He's a younger guy. He's come from that US program, different ideas, different energy, maybe like a little different style of talking to players and system. Where the Rangers, they go from Laviolette, an old Boston guy, to an old Boston guy. Mike Sullivan comes over, the same old ways, brought on his buddies, Joe Sakic and Quinn. Like, it's an old boys club, and that's what they've had there. So I don't see anything changing. And I know it's one game, but the Rangers didn't change anything. No. They were boring. They were like sloppy. And I that's a big problem. If everybody's talking about this salary cap's going to go up, it's going to go up. You can give this guy money, give that guy. If the New York Rangers keep playing hockey like that, where the fans don't get out of their seat one time, you didn't have a goal and you didn't have a fight. I didn't see a big hit. Like, why would you keep going to those games and paying $1,000 to sit in them if the New York Rangers are going to play like that? It was pathetic.
Yeah. Well, boots on the ground at Pittsburgh and watching Muse's camp and him coming in, the insertion of his energy, like he was out there fully involved, barking, like losing his voice. Like he was there. He pushed the pace, which was totally different because Sully in years past has been kind of different. Like he trusts his veteran guys. He's always kind of had a veteran team, and he doesn't. I don't know. I wasn't there at Rangers camp, but there was, over the years, he didn't have that kind of pressure to be like ready, almost in a sense. Like he trusts his guys get ready. They know how to get ready, and they have a veteran team in New York, right? They have some guys that have been there a while, and so it was, like, I think, a totally different voices for their teams, but different approach too, possibly with what Muse was preaching and trying to instill out of the gates with connectivity with his team and that work ethic of detail. And they were sharp. Like, I mean, they played well in front of Shilovs. They played hard. That second line, the Mantha, Malkin, Brazeau line, they're all like 6'5" monsters.
Old school
and they
meat
were
line.
Old school
I love it.
line. Unbelievable. But they were good through the preseason too, and they came up big for that team. And one of the goals was that face-off play. Did you see that where Malkin just stepped through like a peewee? It's like a peewee face-off play. That's what they did against the Rangers, and it worked like a charm. You don't see that happen.
No. Brutal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sullivan was fortunate to have Crosby driving that bus so he could sit back and relax a little bit. Zibanejad and Panarin are not driving the bus like Sidney does there. So I think he's going to have to change his style if the Rangers even think about the playoffs, which I don't have them making the playoffs, and we're going to get into all of that later too, just to tease the people here. We're going to do all our playoff predictions as we go along, but yeah, the Pens, big win for us, plus 190, I think that was in our parlay. But the first game got us going. The big favorites, Florida, raised the banner, got the rings the night before. And I mean, they did what Florida does. They wear you down. They just find a way to win. They get the big saves. And, they're missing their two best players. They're missing some guys throughout the game, but they still got it done.
Yeah, they got it done. 1-goal win. They just found a way to get it done. I thought Chicago looked better than I expected them to look in watching that game. And I know they're missing key guys in Florida. Don't get me wrong. Look at that ceremony. Look at that celebration. I saw that Stanley Cup tweeted out, "I'm back on the market." After this ceremony. There you go, Barkey on the bench. They got their rings, of course, previous to that, but big night for Florida, big night for their fans, and they come out of the gates against Chicago. What'd you think of Nazar?
He looked great. He looked great. I didn't realize how much speed he has. He was flying out there. He's a little thicker and stronger. I liked him better than I liked Bedard yesterday. Bedard had a chance. Oh man, who was it coming in? I think it was Marchand cutting across the blue line. Oh my God, Arm Dog, in your days, Marchand would still be asleep. And he just fades away from him, just curls around, doesn't even think about you don't have to knock him out like you did, but like at least stop and like get in the way. No, he just like completely curls out of the way and just lets Marchand go in there. But
that
was a great breakaway, great pass by Nazar. The goalie looked good. What's his name? Knight? Well, I forget
Spencer Knight.
Is it Spencer Knight?
Yeah.
Who's the other goalie I'm thinking of? Spencer something. He's in the KHL now. But yeah, he looked good. So yeah, Chicago, they're still going to struggle, but they look better than they did last year. At least there was something to watch there.
Yeah, I know. I agree. And like, what do you think for Florida this year? They just like with all the injuries to key guys, like, Kachuk will be a while, Barkey, not at all, and just get in. Like they're just a get in. They're a manage the season kind of team this year, right?
Yeah, that's what happened. I did a lot of my
one way to
predictions.
play. They have one way to play, kind of, right? Like that's the way they play, though, Mur.
I did my predictions and stuff before the Barkov injury because I thought they would have enough to maintain without Kachuk. It's going to be tough. I feel they'll find a way.
Saying they'll struggle to make playoffs. Singsy's thinking they're struggling to make playoffs in the chat he just put in there. I think they find a way too. I think they're too experienced, too good. Still, even their depth guys are like experienced. They're not like, schmucks. Like they know how to manage a game. They know how to manage a season. They know how to manage themselves. Like that is a big difference. I saw that in Pittsburgh too. Those guys, they know how to get in. They know what to do through seasons. They know what to do through games. They manage it correctly. These guys, it's like that experience that other teams don't have when it gets hard kind of thing. And so I'll be looking forward to following this year. Obviously, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Congrats. And as they embark on three-peating. What is a three-peat? Is 2 in a row? Is that a dynasty nowadays? Or is 3? Because they've been to 3 finals.
Yeah, that's always a hot debate. 3 in 5 years, I think they will call it a dynasty. If 3 in a row, it's definitely a dynasty.
Yeah.
But that was funny is, I was watching the ESPN broadcast, and they did this little special. I can't believe this is even like real. But there's 3 guys in the world that have scored 1 goal and have only played 1 NHL game. It was, I think, Brad Fast for Carolina. Was Samuel, I forgot his name. He scored for Colorado. And then Dean Morton, the ref, he scored a goal in his only game for Detroit. So there's 3 guys. They played 1 NHL game and they scored a goal and they never got another game, which is just crazy. But it's funny. Steve Levy's on there and he's like, man, those GMs, what are they thinking? And he goes, yeah, if Bill Zito was around there, he would have got them signed down to Florida and got them all to take a hometown discount. So Zito is Zito. He'll find a way to replace those guys and get somebody in there, and they'll be fine. They'll make the playoffs. I just don't know how they won't be as high as I originally had hoped.
I don't think so either. I think they'll find a way, though. I think they'll find a way. To Singsy's point, just sneaking in, maybe that's all they need. Maybe that's all those guys need.
Sneak in. Matthews played a couple months. He's back in full shape. All of a sudden, Barkov shows up. Watch out for them.
Watch out.
But the next game up, I mean, it's the best team in the league. I think the Colorado Avalanche versus the LA Kings. Great hit in that game. Monson absolutely blows up Fogle and
leads to a fight. We get
to a fight. This guy, what's his name? I wrote his name down. Malott. This guy Malot's an old school fighter. His brother's in the UFC. So a tough customer. They come down, exchange some blows. I felt like I was back in the AHL watching that. But that was a great game. Anze Kopitar's last home opener. Did you did you stay up for that one, Arm Dog?
I stayed up for it, and I do love their jerseys. I love the all black simplicity and how that looks. I do love that. Don't get me wrong. I do love the razzle dazzle when they have that too, but this is pretty sleek. Now, word is they pulled a 180 here and flipped their jerseys and unis after warmups. I saw, which is pretty crazy to do that for opening night, and then they come out with this setup, but I think it would look way better if they had black helmets. I don't get this helmet look. I think it looks stupid. I think it looks dumb. Like I don't like the helmets. Am I wrong here?
Yeah, it doesn't look right. I didn't like that. Like it was too close to the white helmet of Colorado too. So I like seeing the different the different colors makes it a little easier on my old eyes to check it out. But I can agree with that. Something else that was fun, I think it was Bucci said during the broadcast that Doughty had a big off season. He quit golf and he quit drinking to get ready for this season. And I thought that was pretty interesting that he means business. He probably really wants to make the Olympic team. He probably sees this as the last chance to win a cup with him and Kopitar there. So he really dialed it in. He looked a lot quicker on his feet. That's actually why I quit golf back in the day. I remember when I turned pro, I got money. I can go play golf every day. No school, no work. This is going to be great. But I would go golf 3 holes, play like crap. Be like, oh, I got to start drinking so I can golf better. But all of a sudden, I'm drinking every Tuesday and Wednesday, not making any workouts. Well, this isn't going to work out with hockey. So I had to quit golf. That's why I stink at golf.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand. If you're not good at golf, it's golfing and drinking, because then you're just there for the boys. You're just there for a good time. Zach Boychuk in the chat. What a beauty. What a beauty. Memesy. Doughty not drinking. That's like cutting an angel's wings off. Thank you. Thank you. Bring Doughty to the Olympics. Got to bring him, says Boychuk as well. And congrats to Kopi on his last home opener night, and we'll obviously be following what he does this year in his last season as captain and playing for the LA Kings. Kopi's just a legend. He's just a legend. What he's done through his career, like just Mr. Selke, pretty much. He's like that Bergeron kind of guy. Look at this guy, just a mountain of a man, just a stud. I love this guy.
He's always smiling too. Off the ice, he's always got a smile on his face.
He's so chill. And you know what, though? He's got a kids in hockey. I've heard rumblings like Kopitar was at the rink in the summer times, in the spring hockey, and traveling with his kid playing hockey now. So he's got that to look forward to. He might want to keep playing, because I'm telling you, doing the dad hockey trips and everything, like it's hard work, especially when you're in Cali. Those kids travel like crazy, Murls. Like the Cali kids are all over the place. 1, to get to the rink for practice. 2, to play games. Like you're automatically on an airplane. So get ready for that. I guess they'll be probably flying private and everything, I can imagine, with the amount of money that he's making. What'd you make of your abs last night?
Man, my abs look good. I brought the jersey back here because I know I'll be wearing the jersey a lot this year. McKinnon was McKinnon. Natchez, some nice shots there. I just still don't know why. It just I like the lefty for some reason still. I still wish Rantanen was there, because there was a couple of times McKinnon gave it to him, he caught it, and he snapped it in. Rantanen, it's a one-timer. It's in. Yeah. And I don't know. The 2 righties still kind of throw me off. What else? Who else did I like in that game? Makar was good. I still like this kid Malinsky. He went up and down a little bit the last couple of years. They were talking about him last night. He's going to play on the left side just so they can keep him in the lineup and get him more ice time, because the right side, there's just no ice there with Makar and Monson. And I really like him. He went to Cornell. He's a nice looking player. I don't know.
He's like a poor man Makar a bit. Yeah. The way he moves and razzle dazzles. Nice little bleeder from the point, found its way through. How about Makar dancing last night? Oh my God. When he decided to attack through that and get that shot off, like, how do you stop that? How do you contain this guy? It's just ridiculous, coming off a Norris season as well. And it's like, I don't know, it's his to lose pretty much with the way he looks and plays, although I do like Quinn Hughes. But Lehkonen too, the golden goose of game notes. Yeah. Unbelievable. Just picks up that greasy rebound. He does so many things. Murls, I got to tell you this. I brought up the golden goose. I was in Kelowna a while ago after Chiclets Cup the next day. Did the Fleury game, by the way, sick.
Oh, yeah.
And then went to Kelowna to shoot a commercial with Carey Price. I went over, though. I was flying out the next day home. got a hold of a few guys. There's a lot of guys that live there, by the way. Memorial Cup's in Kelowna this year, which would be awesome. Shea Weber, though, I get a hold of him. He's like, Army, come over, hot stove, come over. I come over. I get over to his house, beautiful house, a Hall of Famer, unbelievable, greatest guy. I come in, it's like Cody Franzen sitting there, a couple of his buddies that he plays slow pitch with. Like, he loves baseball. He loves the Jays on their run right now. He's going crazy about it. But we just start talking about hockey, obviously youth hockey, his kids play, just breaking it down. And then we get to their Montreal teams. And he's like, man, the best guy, like unbelievable, Lehkonen. Lecky is unreal. And I'm like, you know what we call him on the show? We call him the Golden Goose. This guy's the shot king. He gets like 3+ shots a game. Like, he's guaranteed pretty much. And like Murls goes, I was telling him, Murls goes crazy. He's like, oh yeah, the Golden Goose. He's unbelievable because he does everything. He's like, he's so smart. He can play with good players. He does hard things. He gets to hard areas. He's crafty. He just figures it out. And, you know, we saw that on that goal last night. So what's going to stop this team this year? Health? Like goaltending, like their goaltender looked okay. Like,
he looked fine. That was Wedgwood. He looked fine.
Like,
yeah, they look dialed. It's just Landy, and he was with Nelson and Nichushkin.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that could go wrong if they don't keep Nichushkin in the Basel all year. But I was actually already getting some text messages and a ton of Twitter stuff about the NHL missing shots on goal already. Game one,
dude.
People are like, Murls, look at this one. Look at this one. I'm like, guys, I told you last year, no more betting over shots.
I noticed this too. Like, and I like the last year and already, like, I'm watching a game and it's like 10-4 shots, just even last night. And then I look back up and it's like 8-3 shots. They like are adjusting it on the fly. Like, how are you fucking this up this bad? How are we not knowing shots?
Over betters. And that's why, and like after watching last night, awful beat by Mr. Ice on his over in Florida. And I was watching all the preseason, and I swear I've been talking to Miggs. I'm like, I might have to have a new character, Dr. Under, because nobody's scoring and they're not counting the shots. I might just start betting unders. I'm going to be Dr. Under. I'm going to be the evil foe to Mr. Ice. And I'm going to take unders because the NHL is not counting the shots and the guys aren't scoring anymore.
It's crazy. Yeah. And did Mr. Ice got in the action right away, by the way, last night, opening night? He couldn't resist, of course. And his video he played was just off the charts, pump up type of shit for overs, chasing it, the ice people, Ice Con, the whole thing leading up to this year and how his season went last year and when it turned. If you haven't seen the video, you got to go check it out on with Mr. Ice and Elio. It was awesome. I hope he has a great year, but I think he picked the Chicago game, right?
Yeah. It was 4 goals right away.
5.5, right? 5.5 was the over 5.5. So
I took it. We were alive, and Chicago didn't pull the goalie right. Like with like 2.5 minutes left, they had the puck down there, and they didn't pull him out. And then it came all the way back, and then they still didn't take it out. They couldn't get across the red line for another minute, and it was just terrible management of that. So we didn't really get any chances at the empty netter either to bail him out.
Dr. Under. I think this is a thing. Dr. Under.
Yeah, I think
Murls, this is an amazing idea. Like, this is a great like character for you to turn into.
I would have been 3-0 last night. 3 unders.
You would have been unbelievable. You'd have been just like, we got to play this character out. We got to figure out like your moves, your catch line, because the evil guy always has a catchphrase. We got to get this all down. I think this is unbelievable. I think this is going to work to a T to play off Mr. Ice. Dr. Under.
I won't go against him. I'm not that. I'm everybody rides still, but all the other games. He only picks one game a night. All the other games at night, I may take the unders. Dr. Under.
I love it, buddy. I love it. Where are we going now? Where do you want to go now?
Yeah, that
was last night, opening night. That was exciting.
Opening night. I mean, that was great. And I gotta shout out the NHL. I was gonna use this as my show, but I got some other stuff I want to talk about in the show. Staggered start. Thank you very much. 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10:30. The best part about the 5 o'clock, kids can watch. The kids are all there up can watch on TV. And yeah, and maybe it's a little tough for the people down in Florida, but actually not because they're all retired down there. But if it's one night, even if it's in Pittsburgh and they're playing one game at 5 o'clock, like, of course you can get out of work early or you can make it work so the game happens. But boom, 5 o'clock, see how it wins and bet the next game. Then you can bet the next game. unbelievable job staggering the starts.
Richard
night.
B in the chat says your catchphrase for Dr. Under should be no. You love that. You love that.
No goals. No goals. I mean, hey, Pasha might have been on it in the start of our video is under when I'm doing the under for the game. So yeah, maybe unders is the new thing because that under, no goals. It's time to under. Could be a sign. We'll see how tonight goes.
There it is.
Yeah, so last night and another recap. I want to recap the NCAA last weekend. Got kicked off and it stole the show. Gavin, McKenna, Penn State. They went down to Arizona State. Both games got televised and called. The whole internet was talking about him. Yeah, he's probably the next great college player from Cale Makar, but there he is. Gavin McKenna, number 72. 2 assists first game, 1 goal, 1 assist maybe the second game. I didn't get a chance to watch too much of them. What did you see?
I watched. Yeah, he just has he's so smart. He's just so smart. We got to bring in our college guy, G. Yeah, he's
college
just
hockey expert.
He's just so smart. Like he just gets into traffic and he has great skill and great hands, but his antenna's up of where the open ice is, and he'll get in and they'll get him in there. And he does a little pop one way, then a guy cuts him off, and then he realizes oh, I got to go out where I came in. That's open ice. And he just kind of pops the puck back between his feet, skill wise, really good, but smarts wise, just gets out of trouble, just makes things happen when he gets the puck when he can't. You don't think he can, and he can get out of areas, and then can see plays and he can set guys up on those flank shots in the first game for a couple assists. And he doesn't wow ya during the play, and I would say per se, but when the puck's on his stick, something's going to happen, G. And that's what I noticed from him. His brain is insane.
I got a comparison for you guys, and I think Nikita Kucherov is a great comparison here. The way he slows the game down, does everything right, doesn't wow you every time you look at him, every time you watch him play, but the little touch passes, the way he just corrals the puck off the wall. At the same time, unbelievable hands. He's an absolute sniper, and he's a motherfucker to play against. He is not I think people thought coming in he was going to be this, he is a skill guy, but he's giving it to guys as well. He's throwing the cross checks on the side of the hips as they're going up the ice. That is a guy I want throwing the forks down, going and smacking his stick on the boards in front of the ASU crowd, just completely buying into college hockey. I just don't think it could have went better for Penn State and Gavin McKenna this weekend.
Yeah, game 2 with the overtime or with the power play goal to win the game. They battled back in that game. They can just score. How about their guys too? And guys we talked about on their run last year, Wybush, Fink, Serrato 5 points in game 1, and then followed it back up with a strong game. They've got guys that can bury and finish, which makes them a little bit dangerous. They're going to have to tighten up defensively though. They're going to have to play a little bit tighter.
Well, Colby, I think something super encouraging is they were without first round pick, highest draft pick in school history, 6'4" freshman defenseman Jackson Smith. So they're still going to get this kid back. And I think that's a great point that you made, because I think the most encouraging thing out of this weekend from Penn State is Gavin McKenna is not the best player on this team. Aiden Fink is. Charlie Serrato, that kid is a stud. The Carolina Hurricanes have a stud coming their way with that kid. Matt Godowski, the coach's son, transferred over from Army. He looks great. Sources tell me that kid, keep an eye on the Edmonton Oilers with Matt Godowski at the end of the season.
Isn't he? Isn't Guy Godowski is he Calgary? They're Alberta though. They're from Alberta. So nice little connection there.
But just a massive weekend for Penn State hockey, for college hockey as a whole. What an opening weekend! But
I didn't love the broadcast, not the broadcasters, just the look of it. I thought it could have popped better. I don't know why. I'm watching. I'm wow, he's on the big stage. It's going to be electric. And I'm oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Worst part of college hockey. The worst part of college hockey is the broadcast. I think I've kind of been saying that for years. The minute they get a TV deal, an actual TV deal, and not just getting buried on ESPN Plus, they'll be able to take off. You watch a Notre Dame game. Notre Dame plays their games on Peacock. It's legit. They're putting legit money into it. So if they could get legit money into this with a TV deal, upgrade their cameras, I think they could make this product 10x.
Yeah, NHL streamed it on YouTube too, which was how I watched it, which
Yeah,
was
that's
awesome.
neat.
That was super easy to do. I love that they did that. But yeah, they upgrade that. That would have been spectacular to see that on opening night when there was no hockey and we got to see the Golden Boy at it. By the way, G, and we were texting before, we're gonna get McKenna on Game Notes for sure. We're gonna get him on. We're talking to some of their people. He's obviously wanted, highly wanted by a lot of people right now. They want to get him a little more settled and everything. But I hope to get him on our show and talk some college hockey and his experience from CHL now to Division I college hockey. It would be great to hear from him.
And we have some big things coming with Penn State. I'll just leave it there. And it's not just me. I'll say the whole crew has some big things coming down the line with Penn State this year. I'll just leave it there.
Baker, the candlestick maker in the chat, was at these games as well. He tweeted us. I shouted that off the start of the show. There he is right there. McKenna to RPI.
Hey, you never know. Hey, I'm telling you, RPI, we played good. We played good the other night.
There he is, the chat, undefeated. I love it.
Yeah, Penn State. But I feel like, I mean, that was Arizona State. They're a pretty good team too. And they're down like that. And then there's like, all right, fine, here, we're going to win this game now. And I feel like they're going to be able to do that pretty much against anybody. Maybe Michigan State will be able to compete with them, but they were that good already. Then they add McKenna and Smith. It's just insane.
And what I've seen from that and just looking at them, like what McKenna's done to them and kind of, I mean, we had this, Murls, you can attest to this, like the feeling when you're with stars, right? When it's different. The following's different, the media attention's different, and we're seeing that already. But like the energy is so different when you're around that as an outside player, kind of being absorbed into that. You can see that with the players, like you can see the confidence. And yes, they're a little year older, like the Wybush and the Serratos and these guys, but I think it like rubs off on everyone to get your like super focused best, but like it gives you more confidence that you can be good almost in a way. And you can see McKenna's doing that for Penn State already in just 2 games with the way they kind of look. And they're going to be a fun team to watch regardless. Like they're going to be fun. And so I think they have an easy schedule coming up too, from what I'm looking at, that I think
they do. They start easy here.
Unless they
Murls,
screw up,
you meant what team could like take them down essentially. Yeah. And I mean, it's a goalie. A goalie is the one that's going to stop you, and that's Michigan State with Trey Augustine. Yeah. He's my Hobie Baker pick for the year. I think he's best not only the best goalie in college hockey, I think he'll be the best overall player in college hockey this season. And Michigan State looks like a wagon too, with Porter Martone scoring in hers. It was an exhibition, but him scoring in his first game.
What is that too? They're like, I don't get it. Like, so you're playing the season, or are you like?
Yeah, I don't with
NCAA. It's like they're playing a Canadian university team or some shit. I don't even know what it was. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, let's play a league. Let's get the league going. Let's like, we're just making shit up.
Well, yeah, because like these stupid old NCAA rules where you could only, we could only have played, you could have played a maximum of 36 games or something way back when. So you had to schedule these exhibitions just to get a free like warm-up game. It was brutal. Now these guys are making $700,000. I'm pretty sure we shouldn't have to worry about the number of games we're playing. Just open it up.
It's crazy how it works. I was talking to Matt Thomas. His son's he coaches at RIT. He just took over there and left the Providence Bruins. I think he was assistant coach there for a few years, but an alumnus of that there. And I was talking to him in Utica, Murls, and he was trying to explain to me, guys, like how this works. You can say it's a real game, or you can play this and it's not a real game and it works like this. And maybe I'm screwing that up, which is what he's trying to explain to me, but like, let's do a fucking league here. Let's have real games. And then the season starts. Like, what are we doing? What
do the stats count in those games or not? Like, I don't know.
What is it? I don't get it.
I don't think so. No.
Fucking who knows? Brutal. CHL has them on that.
Yeah, you guys are holding on to something at least. But time to move on. Time to move on to Show Mindsies. And Show Mindsies today is brought to you by SimpliSafe, Army.
That's right. Can a home security system really call itself security if it only responds once someone is already inside, Murls? I don't know. I got kids. You got kids. We got to get it done. You're getting a new house. You're getting a new house. SimpliSafe is different because it can stop crime before it happens, which we all want. AI-powered cameras detects threats while they are still outside your home and alert real security agents. This is the game changer. The agents can take action while the intruder is still outside. That's so good for peace of mind, right? Confront the intruder, letting them know they're being watched on camera and that police are on the way. Even sounding loud sirens and triggering a spotlight if needed. That sounds pretty high and efficient. I'm picturing in my head like the guy that tried to steal the moon in with Gru, and he had that sick ass security system outside his house that like he was trying to get over the wall. It was unbelievable. Vector was the guy's name. That guy, they took him down. Gru took him down, but the security system from SimpliSafe off the charts. Police will be on their way, triggering a spotlight, as I mentioned. This is how you stop crime before it starts. That's real security. Other systems have cameras that you talk to intruders, but they require you to see the alert yourself. SimpliSafe's monitoring agents have your back and talk to the intruders, even if they aren't there. Right now, our listeners can save 50% on SimpliSafe home security system at simplisafe.com/notes. simplisafe.com/notes, 50% you can save. That's simplisafe.com/notes. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. Highly recommend Murls for your new house.
Just sold
same
me.
thing. I love it. I
Just
love it.
sold me
That's
on
detail.
it. I need it. I drove by yesterday. We were so tired. My son puked on the landing, so we needed to get him home. We're in the car, and he falls asleep. So we drove by the new house, but we just like stopped for 3 minutes just to look at it. But it's getting real close, and you did just sell me on the SimpliSafe. I need this. I need the security. I need to get some.
Jack Keckstad in the chat says he hasn't blinked once during this SimpliSafe read. I am SimpliSafe pretty much. Like I'm always watching. My eyes are like there's those like cameras they have, radar. I got it all. Like you need it. I'm that. That's my eyes. SimpliSafe. Thank you. Love it.
Dr. Safe. You're Dr. Safe this year. All right. Show Mindsies. I can get it going here because it's coming.
We do that.
Game notes if I remembered it. So keeping on brand here. Nice job.
We got to put that in the rundown. Yeah, Pause for
graphic and big red letters. Wait for graphic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Murls, give us
my
your
show. I mean, I'm the number one guy in our group to talking about this, how I'm always trying to get guys to take less. And Connor McDavid did it. He took less 2 years, 12.5 million, stay in Edmonton, let everybody eat. And before all you crazy people out there and all you former players and agents, it's going to ruin it for everybody. The owners are going to win. No, these owners can't help themselves, guys. These GMs cannot help themselves. They will still spend that money. There is a ceiling. They will still spend to that cap. Somebody else is just going to get the money now. Connor McDavid, he couldn't do anything different with 12.5 that he was going to do with 17.5. But now there's some other guy that's going to get that 5.5 million, and that's going to change his life. So everybody's fine. The money is still going to get spent. Do not worry where it goes. And now he set the tone there in Edmonton that we're here to win. Just came over the lines now. The Viking Ekholm, he signed 3 years, $4 million? Another discount in Edmonton because the leader did it, and we're here to win. We're making enough money. I don't need all the money. So show for Connor McDavid doing that, showing winning is more important than money.
Do you think that's kind of cap circumvention in a way, Murls? Do you think that's their way of cap circumvention? It's just like these guys taking less. There's no question Connor took way less, of course. Okay, short deal. Do you think that like the Ekholm thing too is a short, like, I know he's older, but like he left a couple mil or a few mil on the table. Oh, you lose Murls? Like,
yeah, I don't know where Murls went.
Is that cap circumvention a little bit in a sense?
Not at all, Army. Not at all. I don't think so.
Is the PA going to be pissed about those contracts a little bit?
Yeah, like they might be, but who gives a fuck? It's about McDavid, whatever he wants.
You know what I think about it is like as a player, I did this, right? You have a good season. Your agent goes to the team. All right, let's sign you. And this is back in the day. Now they chuck out $6 to $9 million. Ho hum, not a big deal. But like McDavid, you do the bridge deal, right? McDavid flipped the script and did a bridge deal on the team. He said, you know what? I'm going to take less. I'm putting it on you. You better perform. Like he GM'd the team. And now Stan Bowman's got, after this year, it'll be a little challenging this year, but into the summer, into the trade deadline, what next year's going to look like, what their team's going to look like moving forward with these deals from Ekholm and McDavid, primarily McDavid, is like, this guy should walk on a golden sidewalk his entire life in Edmonton while he's there doing this deal. But he flipped the tables on the team. He is in full control. Is like, I'm doing this. You got to now show me. You show me. And it's usually the other way around. Like, I'm going to pay you, you show me, or I'm going to give you a bridge deal, you show me. He did it to them. The player did it to the team.
Fire at will in the chat. This is a prove it deal, but not for McDavid.
Yes.
For the team. Yeah, prove it to me. Everybody else, prove it to me if you want me to stay.
Like, that's power, hey? Like, when you're that good and you want to win that bad. I give Connor McDavid a ton of props for that, because he put his money where his mouth is on wanting to do that, boys. And I mean, he wants to win a cup as an Oiler. And so he's doing his best to give that opportunity to happen. Pretty remarkable.
What do you think of that, G? Do you like it? It's Bruin style?
Yeah, no question. That's what you have to do to win in today's day in NHL. I feel like it's just inevitable. Like the Oilers are up this year. It's with Barkov out, Kachuk hurt to start the season. It's just all point to Connor McDavid getting his cup this year. He'll be praised, and then I'll tell you what, it's a very, very tradable contract after that. So who knows what happens after that?
All right, love it. G, you want to go with your show quickly while you're on? Well, we got you.
Yeah. So I'm calling up to the show Anthony Maroon of the USHL. That name sound familiar? Because that's Pat Maroon's son. He's of the Muskegon Lumberjacks, and he got in his first fight, and I believe one of his first games this year. So Posh, roll the clip.
He was chucking him. You got to give him credit too. I love it. Big hit. Guy comes over.
Going over. And he's the small player too, which I think is awesome. And you just see him absolutely chucking.
I sent Patty a text because of this too. I was like, way to go. This is awesome. And he's like loving it. Just a proud dad, right?
You know, he's loving it.
We met him at the Barstool office, didn't we? At Winter Classic?
Chicago,
right?
Chicago, yeah. Anthony was
Didn't
there.
know he's a fighter.
He's giving her the old dust up move.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what happens. I love it. Good for him. Good to see. That's a good show right there. Congrats, Anthony. And the Maroon family. We'll continue to follow and watch, of course, on Game Notes, Murls. You know, we cover all of that. My show. I'll go to my show. The Panthers Cup rings. They got their Cup rings a few nights ago. There's a look at them. Double Stanley Cup.
Sick.
Double Cup for back-to-back wins. Cool detail on there. But the one thing is on the inside that is so Florida Panthers. We apologize to no one. That Sam Bennett said in a drunken stupor at the parade, which is, I think, what's his name from the UFC, that said that I apologize to absolutely no one. Conor McGregor. And I just thought that line in there like signifies exactly who they are, right? Oh, you see little rats on there? That's cool. Like little details. But the line, we apologize to no one. And that was after those crazy games against Tampa Bay too, and just insanity going back to back. And they have that little thing etched on the inside of their ring. So pretty cool touches on their rings. And I'll throw that to the show. That's show when you win and you send that message along with it. It's pretty Florida Panthers.
Let me ask you, if the guys that just added to the team, like a Jones or a Marchand, does their ring have the 2 cups on it, or just one cup?
It has 2, which is kind of weird. I thought that was kind of weird, but celebratory of back-to-back and being part of back-to-back, not the full thing, but the second part is kind of weird that they do have 2 cups on the ring. They should have counted them as separate, I would think. But
like Barkov should have the one with 2. They should have just made separate ones, I think.
Because every year's different, right? Every year's new. Yeah. Every year is something else. And last year was different for them too, right? They had like Jones and Marchand and these guys. So but
I think it should have been the same style, but Marchand and Jones have one with just 1 on him. And then Kachuk, Barkov, the rest of the Bennett, they got it with 2.
So rings to the mindsies. What you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought of that when I saw it. I'm like, well, what if I only won 1 Stanley Cup and I got this ring I look at every day and it's got 2 on there? I'm like, I didn't win 2 cups.
That's true. This is true.
I don't
This
know.
is true. They got 2 cups on it though. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, if you won the
Pasha.
two, if you've won two, it's Zito, it's sick for him, and Luongo, it's sick for him. But I don't think it's sick for the guys with one, maybe.
I agree, Murls. I agree.
Yeah. I'm looking at that thing every day with 2 cups. I'm like, I don't have 2 cups. I'm sitting at the bar. It's on the bar. The guy's like, oh, man, you won 2 Stanley Cups? I'm like, no, I only won. Why is there 2 on your ring?
I'll just say it's a reflection. It's a reflection off of something. All right, Posh, what do you got?
My show here is Fanatics released top selling jerseys over the summer. And I just thought it was really refreshing to see a few new names here. You know, I feel like every year it's the same names, Crosby, Ovi, and deservedly so. But guy like Kaprizov getting some love, Larkin, Keller, those are some, U.S. hockey. So I just thought it was great for the game to have some new names in the top 5 jersey sales. So good for hockey overall.
Yeah, Keller, interesting, hey? Fans out in Utah going crazy for their guy. Will he make the Olympic team this year? Oh, we'll be following.
Ooh.
I like that. I like that.
Three foreigner, like 3 Europeans, Russians, 2 Russians, a European. I don't know if we like that, guys. That's interesting there. I do tell you what, though. I'll tell you what show about this, Pasha. The transition to my Mindsies with Kirill Kaprizov on the top there. Because I got his contract in the Mindsies, the opposite of Connor McDavid. He took all the money. What's he need all the money? He already made more money than everybody else when he was playing for CSKA Moscow in the KHL before he even came to Minnesota. He takes $17 million a year. So now there's no money left for anybody else. That team just got out of hell, whatever it is, salary cap hell with those buyouts. And now he goes and takes $17 million. He takes the whole pie and left nothing else for the rest of the guys in the future. So that's to the minds he's taking all the money, not thinking about the team.
I don't agree with that, Murls. Get your fucking bag. This guy deserves it. And he's setting that bar higher for other players. Someone's got to do it. McDavid, totally understandably, different circumstances, didn't do that.
What's different?
What do you mean?
What do you want to win? Don't you want to win a Stanley Cup?
Well,
Minnesota was first. Minnesota was in first place when he got hurt. They're in a Stanley Cup window.
Some guys value getting the bag over winning a cup, and obviously McDavid doesn't. I'm not saying Kirill doesn't want to win.
That's Mindsies. So I put him in the Mindsies because he cares about the bag more than he cares about the cup.
Yeah. Well, where's his team? Where's the cap? What's the percentage that he's earning now as the cap goes up? It's probably on par with, what it should be moving forward. And God knows at the end of this contract, I mean, if the cap keeps going up, maybe it's like a good contract by the end of it when we're seeing these astronomical numbers. It's crazy right now. But what
I agree.
In the next 3 years of this McDavid deal after this year and then following up, it's like that contract's going to be what, $26 million? It's crazy for what he left on the table, but maybe
say I think the difference, another situation here is like with Edmonton, their win now, clearly they've been to 2 finals in a row, and that money makes a huge difference in hopefully getting them over the hump for their sake. But Minnesota, all respect to them, they're not going to win the cup this year. They're not like a true contender. So I think by the time they're ready to win in a couple of years, like Army said, this is going to be less of like a big deal. So I think it's kind of, tough to compare the 2 situations.
Yeah, I agree. And he kind of had in the same vein as McDavid, he had him like they can't afford to lose. They can't even afford to lose him. They can't afford not to get him. He's that good. So yeah,
I understand they had to give him that, but I don't understand why he had to take it. He should have been a team guy like Crosby's been all those years. Bergeron was all those years. Yeah.
Take the money. Take the money.
Well, he was afraid. He was afraid of McDavid going to the KHL and taking the money there, Pasha. So he had to secure the bag in Minnesota.
Well, Posh, you want to do your Mindsies that we got you on? You have one?
Yeah. I mean, listen, Murls kind of just basically took all the words out of my mouth. My Mindsies was going to be the New York Rangers. Just what a sad franchise. This team is old. They're slow. Rangers, Mindsies. They got no puck movers besides Fox. No one can get the puck up the ice to their forwards. Just this team, Mindsies.
Oh my God, it's a criminal.
Warning, the following statements are about to be made by a deranged Devils fan. The views expressed are his and his only. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt because, remember, he is a deranged Devils fan.
Yes, there. We needed that. That was good. We needed that to save our show's credibility a little bit here with the lunacy of this guy. Where's Zen Pasha? Zen Pasha is gone.
Yeah, oh fuck. I gotta get back to meditating.
Get an
Sorry.
egg salad sandwich in you and go take some deep nasal breathing, buddy. I will go with my mindsies. It's the NHL dress code. I get it. Like you know, the last lockout when we were playing Murls, remember we got our own hotel rooms. Yeah, like that was cool. Now they get the no fitness testing coming up and the no dress code, and we're seeing this. I saw the Penguins rolling in all in suits because I think Sid will wear the suit. He's a traditional old school style guy, but we're gonna see like just crazy stuff. Like I can't imagine going to a game and not like wearing a suit. It's kind of like gets you ready. It's kind of the routine. And I know guys are different, but are we really going to see like personality and style from these players? They all dress the fucking same. They got the white shoes, the pants, the little, you know, they're going to dress exactly. Like, what are we going to see that's different? The suits was cool coming in. I thought that looked cool. Don Cherry would show that. Look at these guys coming in. Hockey Night in Canada would show that. Look at these guys coming out. We're going to have guys coming in hoodies and sweatpants and fucking Yeezys. I don't know. Like, what are we doing?
I agree. I sent it to the Mindsy years ago when a couple of them were wearing the suits with those Nikes.
With the Nike shoes, which at this point
I saw it coming. That's what happened. I was trying to get I was trying to end it before it started.
So I'm wondering now for my job, like traveling, covering hockey, like traveling as a media guy, do I have to wear a suit? Am I still in the dress code? I don't know. I got to get to the bottom of this media dress code. Can you imagine the press boxes, what that'll look like with the media dressing? Like if they didn't have to dress up, holy shit, it would be a gog show up there. We should get a dress code change up in the media press box area for the media. Let's go. Love it. That's my mindsies.
Mindsies.
And then just for Grinelli, he's having some Wi-Fi issues. So we're going to do his mindsies for him. Grinelli's mindsies is anyone who doesn't buy the breast cancer merch. As he mentioned earlier, you know, they're doing this sale here. So 100% of proceeds go towards the foundation. So yeah, Mindsies. If you're not buying the merch, you are straight to the Mindsies.
Yep, you're going Mindsies. Get on the bus.
Also to the Mindsies, if you're not sharing this episode with your friends and telling them to watch game notes and all that good stuff too. So everybody that's not buying the merch or sharing our story, Mindsies.
All right, we got it. I agree, 100%. Good job, Mur.
All right, now this is the big part of the show coming up right here, the Game Notes Cup draft and the Game Notes Cup. It needs to be explained. This is a new thing for us this year. I tried to get it going last year, didn't get it off the ground, but we got it this year. So the Game Notes Cup, or we can change the name. You know, this is why we have the chat. So if you guys can think of a better name for this, put it in here, put it in our socials, and let us know. But here's the game. Teams will draw from a hat our draft order, the four of us, me, Grinnell, Army, Pasha. We're going to put our names in a hat. We're going to pull them out to do a draft. It's going to be a snake draft. We'll each select an NHL team. We're going to pick all 32 teams. So each guy will have 8 teams, and it'll go by total points at the end of the season. So say you have Colorado's got 110 points, you got Detroit with 90. Add them up. You add up all 8. There'll be a winner. There'll be a loser. We'll have a punishment for a loser that we're going to rely on the chat for. My first thought of a losing was like a sick bag skate. Got to do 2 or 3 mountains or something like that. If you're a hockey guy, you know how much mountains suck. And for the winner, we might throw a few bucks in there or something like that. But that's how it's going to go. And I'm hoping G can get the internet going so we can get that going. But memes, Chiclets memes. Everybody knows Chiclet memes by now. We don't hide his face. He's the commissioner of this league. So he will be making any rulings. He's going to run the draft for us. And I think we're ready. Are we ready for the draft or the lottery, we should call this? This is the draft lottery for the Game Notes Cup. Memes, take it away.
The Game Notes Cup draft. Almost forgot about it, boys. Got the names all here. Very good. Shakeroo. Oh shit, the rim. Alright, not looking. Couple more flips. The first player in the Game Notes Cup draft will be
Yes.
Murls. He invented it, so he gets number 1 pick.
That's bullshit. Memes is packing some heat there.
Number 2, the G-Man, Green Alley. Let's go.
That's brutal.
You know I'm rigging this so Pasha gets last, right? What is
What's he doing here?
He actually gets last because Arm Dog's number 3.
All right.
So that means Pasha the Coward, number 4. But we're doing the snake trap, so maybe he gets the 5th pick. So 4-5. Let's go.
All right. All right.
Speaking of snakes in the snake draft, oh boy.
Oh my God.
It's unbelievable.
This guy is unbelievable. Just woke up, almost forgot about it. Good for him. Way to go, memes. We love you. I love it.
All right. So we'll try to do that. Let's try to keep track of it. Try not to double repeat names, but it's going to be, we're trying a new thing here. So bear with us. I got first pick. You know who I'm taking. I talked about them earlier. The Colorado Avalanche. First pick.
All right, second pick. I got Vegas.
I got Edmonton.
I am going to go with Colorado.
He just
Oh my
what an
God.
idiot.
come on, Posh.
Carolina. I meant to say Carolina. Carolina.
Carolina.
And then second, New Jersey.
Oh,
Surprise, surprise.
All right, Arm Dog.
oh, am I up? Okay, I'm gonna go with Toronto.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
Tampa. All right. That's gonna. I got 2 picks here. I'm gonna go both of them. Well, geez, no, then I'll have 3 teams in the Central. But I do like these other 2 teams. Definitely taking Dallas. I'm going Dallas with that pick. You know, all the weapons they got down there. And, you know, since we did just talk so much about them, and I said they are a Stanley Cup contender with Kaprizov, even though he took all the money for the future, Minnesota Wild.
I'll take give me the LA Kings.
Wow, LA.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go. God damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna go Winnipeg.
You're the Jets guy. What do you mean?
I like
You're
that pick.
I got
like that
Edmonton,
pick.
Toronto, Winnipeg. Like I'm going full blown Canada.
I'm gonna go Ottawa and Utah.
back
How
to
many
you,
teams
Army.
are we picking?
Everybody will have 8 teams. We'll have all 32 teams.
Holy shit. Okay, shit. I'm gonna go.
Chat, help them out, chat. Chat, help
give
them
me some
out.
Help.
Help them out.
Did anyone pick Florida? No? Fuck.
Not yet.
I'll do Florida down here. Got the bad boys. Let's go.
Give me the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, I should have done that.
Okay. Well, I think this team's going to finish above Montreal. So give me the Detroit Red Wings. And then I'm going out west. This team's the up-and-coming team, Anaheim Ducks.
I got another up-and-coming team here. I'm going to go with the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Ooh.
Oh my God. There's nothing left here. Boys.
That's
This
the hard
is
part.
brutal.
This is when it gets fun.
I'll go.
You're gonna be rooting for bad teams at the end of the
damn,
season.
I'm gonna go Washington.
I'm gonna go Anaheim.
I've already taken them
just
again.
took- just took 'em.
Jesus
guy's
Christ!
an
Have another
idiot.
one. Have
I
another.
thought you
one.
weren't boozing. You haven't been boozing. There's a lie on Chiclets.
Buffalo. And let's go with Chicago.
Nice. I'm going
Wow.
St. Louis.
He took my Blues on me, huh? Took my
Oh,
Blues.
gosh. That's a good pick, Army.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with...
I love my teams.
Talking about the Blues, I'll buy you some time here, G. I saw a stat on the internet they've made the playoffs like 67% of the time they've been in the league. They've made it just as many times as like the original 6 teams, something crazy like that. It's really wild. Second highest percentage next to Vegas, 7th in appearances, all behind the original 6 because they all obviously played a lot longer. It's really crazy. He's 46. Here it is. 46 out of 58 seasons the Blues have made the playoffs. That's pretty impressive. A team you don't really think about.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia Flyers.
Oh. Let me see who's left here. Let me see who is left. There is not this. Now we're really getting down to the scraps, huh? Yeah. Why don't I see what the New York Islanders can do as my childhood team? And wow. Yeah, we're down to the scraps. Give me Calgary Flames.
I like that pick, Murr. I was going there. I'll take the Bruins. Had to.
I'll take Penguins.
I'll go with my hometown Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, I like that too.
And then, like, who's even left here? We got.
I know a team that's left for you.
I got one. Don't tell him.
There's a really good team left.
Screw
for
him.
you.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Oh, he's got to take and make it great if he has to root for them all year.
Oh, I'm definitely not taking.
I was hoping that we were going to be able to set the draft, so he had to take them. That was going to be the last team and the last pick.
I think
I'll go Nashville.
I'll go San Jose.
Fuck, I like San Jose there. I'm gonna go with Chicago.
I thought you already had them.
I have Chicago. Have another one, G.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2 teams left: Seattle and the Rangers.
I'll take Seattle.
Wow. All right.
Wow. The Rangers.
Wow. And after all that carving, Murls has to take the Rangers.
I'll take them. I got both.
Yeah,
I got both New York
Rangers
teams. Wow. All
How
right.
did the Rangers last so long.
All right, everyone, read your team off. Read your list off, Murr.
No idea. I got no idea.
I got it down here. Murls has Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota, Detroit, Anaheim, New York Rangers, New York Islanders, Calgary. G has Vegas, Tampa, LA, Montreal, Columbus, Philly, Boston, Seattle. I have Edmonton, Toronto, Winnipeg, Florida, Washington, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, and San Jose.
I like yours the best.
Carolina, New Jersey, Ottawa, Utah, Buffalo, Vancouver, Chicago, Nashville.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Ew.
Yeah, I love it. All right. So that's
Army, I like yours the best.
We'll have standings each week. We'll be updating it. We will figure out a prize. We're going to figure out what we're going to gamble on it or what we're going to do with it. And then the punishment will be the biggest one. We got to figure that out. It'll probably be a bag skate or something. I would love to see Pasha doing a mountain.
Oh, Pasha, can you skate?
Oh, I can skate, buddy.
Oh, I got to see this.
It's not pretty, but I can skate.
And we just might. All right. What's next? We got another thing here, Murls, that you're starting.
Yeah. So there we go again. I don't know if we want to jump right to let's just jump right to the NHL playoff predictions. In each conference, we got some graphics for that. We'll take a second away from the drafts and kind of go with those teams. How you saw how we picked them, what we like. I don't know how we're going to do this. We're going to throw up the graphic now of mine, and you guys can just carve me, or I'll explain what I see. So here you go. I got Carolina, Toronto, New Jersey, Florida, Tampa Bay, Washington, Ottawa, and Detroit making it in the East. Montreal is my big omission. I think they overachieved last year. I think they dropped back to reality.
Really?
I agree, Murls.
So, and I'm rooting for Detroit. I've been rooting for Detroit for years. They finally got the goalie we all wanted.
Gibson.
So I expect that. Ottawa, we all want to see Brady Tkachuk get in the playoffs. So that's my reasoning behind those picks on that side.
Oh, someone's saying in the chat, grouse grind 2 times.
Ooh.
Danny, that's a punishment for our little team draft thing.
I'd have to get us out to Vancouver, though.
Yeah, that's tough.
That sounds like a heart attack.
Something like that, though. Keep thinking. We like something like that. Out west, you saw me. I took Colorado first overall in the game notes draft, so I had to have them top there. Edmonton, they're going to be there. Dallas, Vegas, Minnesota, who I told you I like. LA, the fraud squad from last year. They look better. Didn't look great last night.
Do we have your cup winner predictions, Murls?
And then you see, I gave you the blue stats. My cup winner is the Colorado Avalanche.
Wow.
I'll be wearing that number 29 jersey all spring and summer. sweating it out.
Wow. I love that. Good job.
Mhm.
So this is in no particular order. This is just making the playoffs.
Yep.
All right, let's rip through. Oh, me.
Arm
Okay,
dog.
let's look at it. I got
Preseason
Montreal
playoff
in. I
prediction.
got Montreal in. I got the Rangers sneaking in too somehow.
Ooh.
After last night didn't look good,
Yeah.
just one game, but I got that. So for who has them? Who has the Rangers? Murls. All right, doing you a
Yeah.
favor, pick one of your teams. Okay, they're right in there. And then the other side, we can see what it is right there. Nothing kind of crazy. I do have Vancouver in there though. I have
That's
Vancouver
I think that's crazy.
sneaking in there. Calgary, who had a decent year last year, not getting in there. But that's my east-west setup. Peruse it, rip on me if you don't like it. If you do, I love you. And I think my cup pick I picked, which I'll give you, I think I picked Vegas.
Ooh.
I like that.
Marner.
Back to the
Marner.
desert.
I like that.
Marner to Vegas.
Hey,
They
we're gonna be in Vegas for the Frozen Four. We
I
don't need
know.
another Vegas trip for the Western Conference Final or the Stanley Cup Finals.
I know.
Jesus.
Dylan
One's
in the
enough.
chat says, Army, this is so bad. Thank you, Dylan. Let's see. Let's see, Dylan.
I'll give you one pick on Vancouver though. I do like the Pettersson over points. I believe it was
Same.
like 79 or
The
something.
big thing I am getting ripped on, which may have been a mistake by me, is no Jets, which is kind of fucked up.
Oh, wow,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll admit that as a
Oh,
Jets
whoa.
guy.
Yeah.
As a Jets guy, I admit that.
Interesting.
Vancouver.
Somehow I
over
have
the
Vancouver
Jets,
in there.
Army?
That might have been a mistake. I might have been fully engulfed in shingles attack at the time when I submitted this. I might have had shingles. It might have
You're
been
the Jets guy. You're off the Jets.
Jets
Oh
guy.
no.
Canucks
Colds is
out,
gonna
Jets
kill
in.
you.
Canucks out, Jets in. New thing.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I know. I'm not doing it tomorrow. I'm doing it today. Jets in. I'm a Jets guy. Thank you for the shout out. Way to hold me accountable, chat. That's
So-
why I love you guys.
Let me say, are you putting the Jets in over the they're in and Van's out, or is the Blues getting knocked out?
Yeah. No, Blues in. Blues in.
Blues in, yeah. Gotta have
Van
the Blues
out.
in.
Van
Love
out.
it.
Jets
Love it.
in. Sorry, Van. Love you, Van.
All right, who we got next here? Boom, G.
All right. I mean, it's
Oh,
pretty simple.
Columbus.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything too crazy besides Columbus. I like what
I
they
like
did
Utah.
last year. I think they're going to get better this year. I think Adam Fantilli is going to be a star in this league. So I like Columbus a lot. And then, yeah, I got Utah. I've been saying
like
Utah
that.
for the past few years. They got better. Like that team got better by adding JJ Peterka. I'm a big fan of Utah and everything they're building there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I
like them too.
For my cup pick, I'm going to go with Edmonton because I did say that at the beginning of the show. It's inevitable he wins the cup. But my backup cup pick, if I had to do a backup, it would be Tampa.
Ooh. Tampa. Interesting.
Sneaky.
Probably
Yeah,
get
I
some
got
nice
Vasi
odds
as
on
my
that.
Vezina. I got Vasilevsky as my Vezina this year.
Wow.
right.
Wow.
I think he bounces back.
Let's see Pasha's. This will be good.
So I agree with you, G. I've got Utah in. I like a lot. I like what they're doing there.
He has the Rangers in, folks.
I do have the Rangers
Oh.
in. I've got Shesterkin as my Vezina pick. I think that's the only reason that they sneak in. I think he has a monster year and drags that joke of a team into the playoffs. So I do have them in. I love Ottawa. I love what Ottawa's been building. I see them in. Caps. I think Caps will take a major step back. I still think they make it in. I still think they're solid, but I think they were on a quote unquote PDO bender last year. That's going to regress. They're not the top dogs in the East. I think everything else is pretty standard. No shocking picks.
The chat's going off, Pasha. The Jack says Pasha loves the Rangers. That's the new narrative. Holy shit, things are changing. We're in day 2 of the regular season, and Pasha now is a Rangers guy. This is unreal. This is huge. This is huge. There it is. Ranger Pasha.
Let's not get carried away here.
Pasha secretly loves the Rangers from Livy. This is a thing now. This is an internet thing. This is huge. This is big. So there's our picks, boys.
There's our official picks. Normally we're on Chiclets doing those previews, and a couple of times we've been together and we get to go around the room with them, but we figured we'd get them out there to make it official. We don't want guys saying, oh, I had them. No. Now we got the graphics. They'll be posted by our guy Berta running the socials for us. So everything's there. No turning back. except Army is changing the 1, but
I did. I flipped.
that's it for the season. Those are the teams you gotta go with. See if anybody's right.
Oh, who's Pasha's
There's
cup
always
pick,
1 or
someone
2
said.
surprises.
Oh yes. Cup pick. I'm going to go with the Florida Panthers. I think they do the
Wow.
3-peat. I think Tkachuk, like you said, comes back rested. Barkov comes back in time for playoffs. I think that they're going to get 1 more cup. Florida Panthers.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
Wow. All right. On that note, now it is time for our next little, what would you call these? A game or a draft? We're going to do another draft. This one is called, the only name I could think of is Wayne Gretzky doesn't have a trophy named for him in the NHL, which is just absolutely ridiculous stuff. So on Game Notes, we are going to name a trophy for him. We're going to call this the 99 Trophy. And the way the game would be, it would be the same thing. We'll go reverse order of our last lottery draft. It'll be a snake draft. Each guy will pick 5 players. There'll be 3 forwards, 1 defenseman, and 1 rookie. So we got to keep our eyes on the young guys' game notes. That's what we do. We're juniors, we're college. We like the rookies. It'll be the total points for your guys, not goals or assists. It'll be total points added up at the end of the season. Winner will take all the money or whatever we do. The loser, my idea for the loser is he has to rent a sheet of ice for, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours, however long this takes. And since the trophy's named for Wayne Gretzky and his number of points he has, you will have to video yourself shooting 894 pucks into the net, and you will have to pass 1,963 pucks to a friend of yours that will have to score those into the net. So this one is going to be an important draft because that's going to be a tough punishment to pull off.
It will be. Blisters on the hands.
The 99 Trophy. We do not need to see memes in his underwear again. We will go in reverse order. So
I'll kick it off. Connor McDavid.
Let's see.
All right, I'm Doug.
Oh, I'm up. I'll go Leon.
I am going to go with Nathan McKinnon.
I took my abs, huh? I got to go with Kucherov.
Oh,
okay.
Got to go with him. I'm surprised you didn't go with him. That's your cup pick, G.
I know.
So now you go again,
You're
Murls?
double now, Murls.
Yeah,
you do whatever
and then
you want.
I've been
whatever you want.
Oh, I know who I got to take. I got to take Mitchie Marner out in Vegas.
All right, I'm going to take Jack Eichel out of Vegas.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm going to come over the top. I'm going to steal your Jack Hughes, Pasha.
You scumbag,
Yes.
Army. You scumbag. I'll go Makar for my D.
Wow,
and
he's
then
skipping right down.
I will go Matthews.
Oh, I like that. I think he goes nuclear this year.
I'm up.
Agreed.
I'm going to go Suzuki.
What?
Ew.
He
Sober up, Army.
He would have had 100 points this year. Trust me. He's going to go off this year. They're going to be good.
I'm taking Quinn Hughes.
Quinn Hughes. All right, you're going to D. I better get a D now, too. I'll take Werenski out in Columbus, our guy from the Chiclets Cup. And then up front, has anybody taken I got to do it to you, G. I guess this team's going to stink, though. Let me see. Did anybody take Kaprizov yet?
No, that's
I got him. I'm taking Kaprizov then.
I took Suzuki over Kaprizov. How dumb am I?
Terrible pick.
I mean, I think Suzuki's going to be good, but
I am going to take Samson Reinhart.
Oh, Pasha
Love
just
that.
getting rinsed here.
Love that.
All his guys getting taken.
D, who's left on D? Makar, Werenski, Hughes are the big guys. Who's left there?
Ask the chat. They got a
Chat.
guy. Yeah, come
Chat,
on, Army.
name me
I know the
Luke
guy.
Hughes.
Bouchard
guy?
or the Montreal guy? Who's my guy?
Yeah, Montreal guy. But now you got your too hot Montreal heavy.
I
Hudson's
know.
in a contract here.
I'm doing Hudson. Now we got just rookie. Oh no, Posh has a forward and rookie left. You got to go.
I
forward,
will
rookie.
go Mikko Rantanen for my forward.
Like that.
And then for my rookie, I will go Arseny Gritsyuk.
The Russian guy for the Devils, right? Yeah,
Yes,
he
sir.
looks good. He looks good.
He looks nasty.
Yeah. I like that pick.
Oh, am I up for rookie?
Rookies.
Rookie or rookie.
Oh shit! I'm gonna go, and I don't know why I'm doing the fuck. I'm gonna go, and this is risky, but I'm gonna do it, and I like it. Misa.
I like that. He was on my board. He was on my board. You couldn't go Montreal again, huh?
No. No.
I gotta go with St. Louis Blues rookie, one of the best shots in the league, Jimmy Snuggerud.
I like him. And then you get the Demidov?
No, I mean Montreal fans are gonna hate us. They're gonna hate us.
You're not doing Demidov?
Going off the board. I'm a company guy. Who's the guy we had on game notes last year?
Schaefer?
Nope.
Who's the guy?
Game notes.
Isaac Howard.
Yes,
Iceman?
Isaac Howard.
Iceman.
Nice enough to come and sit down with us in St. Louis. I got to pick him up in the 99 trophy
Demidov?
draft.
Fuck me.
Well,
He says Army hates winning. I know. Fuck. Just line the pucks up and make me take all the shots and the assists. Fuck. Libby.
Suzuki. He picked Suzuki.
I like
Does
Suzuki.
Does that shingles affect your brain, Army?
I think I got shingles outbreak right now, boys.
All right, that's it. Hey, maybe we do like second to last is the guy that's got to right now. But what's harder on that though? Your buddy that you got to get that's got to shoot the pucks is harder than you having to pass. Maybe
100%.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Misa's not even starting there, and like he's not going to be in the lineup. They're going to milk him through. But I'm a big Misa guy. This guy's a stud.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Suzuki. You're my fucking horse, baby. I love Suzuki. 100 plus points this year. Let's go. Let's go. First time in Montreal since like 94, 95. Like Vincent Dump. Like, let's go, Suzuki. You're my horse, Suzuki.
Oh god.
Meese out of nowhere. Let's go,
chat. Why not Gallagher? Skull Mayhem.
I think I might have to take Gallagher. Skull Mayhem.
Who's gonna say Nazar? Yeah, you could have taken Nazar. He's already got 2 points.
God damn it. All right.
Man.
Anyway,
Well, that's fun. It's going to bring some fun. It's going to bring some
track of
good
it.
chirping, we hope. And, that's it. Moving on. Is this a long season preview? We got to get all the stuff in.
We got to get
Next
it in.
up is our awards on the NHL awards, the major awards. First one up. What do I see? My eyes are terrible. Posh. What's that say? Rocket Richard. Yeah, we had this chatter going. We had some good chatter going in the Chiclets group chat last night about the Rocket Richard trophy. Armdog, why don't you start us off with your pick?
What do I have for the Rocket? I got this is like, I think it's McDavid. I'm picking McDavid for Rocket. I think McDavid's going to kill this year.
I like
he's
that.
just going to be a beast.
We got all yours here. Why don't we just go? You want to just run through all yours? You got your great graphic here. I mean, this guy Berta is just a workhorse.
The graphic god.
Workhorse.
Jesus.
So you want me to rip all my awards?
Sure. Hey, works out. You got Misa as your Calder. You got him in the
Calder,
99
Misa,
cup.
Jack Adams, Marty St. Louis, Montreal trade. Let's go, Suzuki. How's she
Hart
going?
Trophy, Nick Suzuki.
Vezina, Shesterkin. I went off the Hellebuck. I thought it would flip back over. I don't know. Norris, Quinn Hughes, he rips it back from the hands of Makar this year. Hart, McDavid, Art Ross, McDavid, and the goal scoring McDavid. I got
so McDavid plus 1,600 on the Rocket Richard is some nice odds. If you want to bring them up for the whole league again, Pasha, the guy we were talking about last night had some chatter was Kyle Connor plus 7,500. Just signed the nice 8-year times $12 million deal. How are you? Keeping in the 12 million like you should, Kirill.
What you got,
Mer? You can pop mine up there. We'll pop mine up there. Calder, I got him. Got my guy. Got him in the draft. Isaac Howard. Jack Adams, I went Todd McClellan. Plus 2,000. Detroit, I think they're going to make it in. And Vezina Trophy, I told you I'm high on the Wild this year. Plus 3,000. I went for the big odds. I'm trying to, pay off this house, arm dog. The Norris, I got Cale Makar, obviously. Art Ross, Connor, obviously. You just got to take him there. The Hart Trophy, I'm the Avs guy, so I think McKinnon gets it. He'll be second in scoring, but they're going to run away with the league. I got a feeling they might, really, if they can stay healthy, make a run at that Bruins regular season record, and that will lead him to getting the MVP. And then I went with the Rocket Richard with Connor plus 1,600, but that Connor, the other Connor, Kyle Connor, has me thinking that maybe throw a little sprinkle.
Are you
going
to flip flop? Are you going to flip?
I'm not going to flip, but I'm going to sprinkle. I'm going to do maybe a little bit on him as well.
Murls is going to buy a summer house with this Gustafson pick.
Yeah, can you not see that? Look at that D they got in Minnesota, man. Great D.
Yeah.
You got Faber already
agree.
there, Brodeen, and now you got Zeev coming in.
Yeah, okay.
They got a nice
sure.
they got a nice little team up there.
Good thinking.
All right, I'll run through this quick. I got Snuggerud as my Calder. Like I just said, I think he's got one of the best shots in the NHL. Jack Adams, Dean Evison, Columbus Blue Jackets. I think the Blue Jackets get in, and if the Blue Jackets get in, I think Dean Evison's the winner. I mentioned it before. I think Vasilevsky has a major bounce back year. I got Vasi as the Vezina winner. Quinn Hughes is the Norris. No surprise there. I am going to switch my Art Ross pick to Austin Matthews. I just think he goes, like I said, goes nuclear this year. I got Jack Eichel as my Hart winner playing alongside Mitchie Marner. I think they're going to have an unbelievable regular season. And then, Rocket Richard, I'm sorry. Rocket Richard is what I wanted to change to Austin Matthews. Art Ross, I'll keep at Connor McDavid.
Okay. Yeah, I like that Jack Eichel. I could see that. I can see them having, if they get that chemistry going right away. Although they looked horrible the other night, their last preseason game. They played the Sharks. Oh my God.
Yeah, but then they hit UFC together. The boys went and hit UFC in Vegas together. Night on the town, Eichel, Noah Hannafin, Mitchie Marner, a couple studs hitting the town in Vegas. They probably had themselves a night, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, I think Eichel's getting close to a contract, they were saying last night. So get that done before, and they just cruise all year. Nice work, G. What is Pasha? I don't know. Where's the disclaimer?
No disclaimer
Jesus.
needed. Well, yeah, great suit.
Warning, the following statements are about to be made by a deranged Devils fan. The views expressed are his and his only. Take everything you hear with a grain of salt because, remember, he is a deranged Devils fan.
I think we got to keep it to a one disclaimer per show max. Once it's been running the show, everyone's been warned. But yeah, great suit for Calder. I think he looks like the real deal. It just all depends on usage. If he gets ice time, I think sky's the limit. Travis Green, this is a bit of an odds one too, Murls. Like I thought juicy odds. I like the Sens to make playoffs.
This is really crazy. The next one. Oh my God.
They say the Jack Adams a lot of the time is a goalie award. I love Ullmark. I think he's gonna have a solid year. So I like the odds on that. Vezina, like I meant.
He needs a Rangers disclaimer.
I think, like I said, Igor is going to drag that joke of a team into the playoffs. I think he has a big year. Quinn Hughes, Norris, standard. McDavid, Hart, Ross, standard. McDavid, Hart, standard. Rocket, Matthews, I think he takes that monster year. But I also agree. I think McDavid does score a ton this year. And then I can confidently say that Nico Hischier will win his first Selke this year.
Pasha, don't add an award just so you can talk about a New Jersey Devil.
Wait, is the Selke not on the other one?
No.
I told Bert, I said add the Selke for everyone. I didn't even notice he didn't.
Nobody cares about the defensive to forward. Just you make this up so you can talk more Devils.
Hey, Berta sent me the text and said add a Selke because Pasha said he wants one. I go, okay, Nico fucking Hischier. I knew, and he started laughing when he was texting me because it was like guaranteed.
I didn't even realize no one else
scratched that one off. Nobody cares about that one. But that's awesome. That's all our preseason stuff. These graphics will be going out all week, so you can stay on us. When they completely fail, please come and chirp us. Get in the comments and just let us have it because we are fools. But I know we were talking some points there and some Rocket Richard. I usually get the Rocket Richard in men's league every year, Army. And you know where I get my team gets their men's league shirts? Men's league sweaters.
Yes,
you know what's the worst? Ordering jerseys for your men's league team. Well, not anymore. Men's league sweaters make it easy. Men's league sweaters make it fast. And these jerseys are unreal. You see mine right up there from the Chiclets Cup. We've used them for years there. This was my favorite one. It has the pink, like the pink Whitney, but then the Chiclets colors. We didn't win the Chiclets Cup, but we did look good in our men's league sweaters. Trusted by over 100,000 hockey players. We love them. You will too. Make your team the envy of your beer league. Visit mensleaguesweaters.com/chiclets and get 15% off uniform packages. You get the whole package. You want to look good in the men's league.
Yeah,
We've talked the rules in men's league. So get over there, mensleaguesweaters.com/chiclets, 15% off. And, we're talking men's league, we're talking beer league. And because we got girls, there's a girl on my beer league team. So we are going to keep our beer league thing. We started the beer league with the rules. We gave you the rules the first season, trying to clean up these leagues. But if you got stories or you need rules, you need the commissioners of the beer league, me and the Arm Dog, deciding something for you, send the message to our socials, X or Instagram, get in the DMs, give us some stories, give us some rulings. We'll talk about them next episode. And because I did hear the leagues are starting to get out of control again, Army.
They're getting out of control. Send them to us. We're going to get beyond it. That's one of our hottest topics, one of our hottest segments, and something we look forward to. So send us your stuff. Get it after us. We love it. We love the beer leagues. No matter how good or bad you are, we all end up in the same league, and we love breaking it down with some beer league heroes, buddy.
Yeah, I love it. All right, now it's time. Now it's time where a lot of people came for. It's the previews. It's tonight's games. We got 2 games on TNT. We got you. Where are you, Army? What game?
Buddy, I'm in Toronto. I'm on Sportsnet tonight. I've got Montreal at Toronto tonight here in Toronto. And then we've got the Battle of Alberta later tonight, double header for me before I get home and do Penguins Islanders tomorrow night. I'll be on the call for that one. But right now in studio tonight up here in Canada, and TNT has those other 2 games, Boston, Washington, LA, Vegas.
Yep. So our boy Biz will be back on TNT today, and we'll be hearing about it, how hard he's working and all this. So that all starts tonight on TNT. Biz, the hardest working man in hockey. We'll have to hear about it. So can't wait for these games. I got a couple picks for tonight, and
what do you think?
I'm going to be on the Leafs. We just talked about it. G talked about Matthews coming out, a man on a mission, showing he can do it without Marner. I think they take care of your Montreal Canadiens now. So I got the Leafs money line minus 148. I'm going to stay away from that Bruins Capitals game. I don't know what to think there. That one reeks of overtime for me for some reason, but I'm going to stay away from that one. And then the late games, I'm looking for the home favorites to crush. I'm looking for the Oilers minus 1.5 plus 110. I'll probably add Draisaitl 2 points and McDavid 2 points to that. I think they're going to just come out and just destroy them. And then the same thing in Vegas. I got Vegas minus 1.5 plus 130. I like the LA Kings, and LA Kings do play Vegas tougher than some other teams, but they're on a back-to-back. And I feel like a back-to-back this early in the season is harder than any other time.
Yeah.
You're just getting into it. So I'm going to look for those games to get away from them at the end.
I am so pumped for the games I'm on tonight, Murls. The Montreal, Toronto, and the Battle of Alberta game. I think they're going to be 2 great games. I think both teams, the first game, exciting out of the gates. Montreal, Toronto, the rivalry, the star power in both games. 2 teams kind of built differently, too, with the way they look and play and how they match up. I'm so interested in that. And then later on, right, all the Edmonton, chatter and McDavid and everything, and Ekholm just signs, and like they got all this stuff going, Stanley Cup Finals, and what's going to happen. And Calgary just sneakily under the radar with, new coach extension, Wolf extension, like the hardworking team that'll just come, and there's that rivalry too. So I'm so pumped for that. I don't know who I'd pick to win, but I'm pumped for the games I get to work tonight here for you. So review those again for us, Murls.
Yeah.
Your picks.
My picks. All right. So this is the one I want in the parlay. So we're gonna cook up the parlay for DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm Toronto Maple Leafs money line minus 148. Add that to the parlay. Put that one in. And you know what we'll do? We'll do me, you, and a pick, and we'll take 2 picks from the chat.
Sure.
How about that?
I like that.
Into that. So that will be my pick, Toronto, for that. For the parlay. My other 2 picks are just Oilers minus 1.5 and Vegas minus 1.5 in the late games.
I will say I'll jump on the train. McDavid first goal. I do like that. That's a chat one right there, Matt. Thank you. Do you like that? I like that.
I mean, that's tough. It takes out a whole parlay. I want to just do McDavid goal. Let's do McDavid anytime.
Okay.
So
I agree. You go first goal, you're cooked if something happens.
Yeah, and then it kind of ruins the whole game. At least we can still be watching the game because Toronto's going to win, so it's going to be alive.
Goal. I think Matthews
Kylie, it's going to be tough to root for B's goals this year, Kylie.
Anytime goal.
I'm going to cook this up while you're thinking here.
I don't know.
I got
I like
Toronto
Matthews
money line.
anytime, McDavid anytime, and then add that in there, and then away
You
we
want
go.
Matthews anytime?
Murls inventing hockey, minus 2,000, says Harley. Holy shit, you invented hockey. Demidov, 2 points. This guy, like Montreal's like vibe on Demidov is insane right now. It's insane. Oh, Chiclets guest, nice.
Oh, I like that.
You like that one?
Yeah, I don't mind that. Did you come up with an official pick yet or no?
I said Matthews goal.
You want that? That's in. We're putting
Alex
that
is
in.
all over me for Suzuki.
So, all right. So this how it be. I like that because then we got Matthews anytime goal with the Leafs to win. And then should we just do Oilers win with the McDavid goal?
Yeah.
And then we got the both games and you kind of keep it simple.
Yeah.
And that gets us up to plus 540. So we'll have plus 540 odds. I know there's always these boosts on there. I'm looking at one right now. I got a 50% same game parlay boost. There's all sorts of boosts all the time. So that's going to be the official parlay. We'll have that out on everybody's socials later. It'll be Toronto money line with Matthews goal, Oilers money line with a McDavid goal. Nice and simple. The two big kings up in Canada. And that is that.
That's a 2-hour show almost right there out of the gates. Welcome back, Game Notes. Welcome back, the chat. We're just getting started. G, Pasha, awesome work. Love it. Good job, Murls. Everyone's grinding, boots on the ground back in the States. You did it, buddy. You did it.
We did it. And, we got to thank the chat. We got to shout out our sponsors, Unreal sponsors, BodyArmor, SimpliSafe, Men's League sweaters. Remember, I already talked about earlier, you can always find us. I had people message me like, oh, we can't find you on the audio. Why don't you guys do audio? We have our own audio. It's everywhere. Game Notes audio. It's on Apple. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon. Please subscribe to the Spit and Chiclets YouTube and keep Biz happy. Like and comment on the YouTube and on all our socials. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. Thank you for joining us on our new time, our new day. Nobody's going to steal this day away from us, I don't think, this year. We'll see. We've gotten stolen. All our days get stolen because we invent the days. We invent the good days, Arm Dog. First on name.
You did.
On name comes and takes our Thursday slot. Now Chiclets wants our Friday slot. So we're on Wednesdays. We're the thinkers. We invent everything.
We're so back. That's right. We are so back, people. Thank you. 2 hours today. Try to tighten it up for the rest of the year, but next Wednesday I'll be in California, Murls. Can't wait.
Holy cow,
look forward to it. You're gonna post your other picks coming out this week too.
Yeah, I'll be doing videos. Try to do videos each day with some extra picks, some extra goal scores. Make sure you get that breast cancer merch. Check out the other new Chiclets merch. It's got the new logo here. I'm telling you, they got the one with the hockey net on the back with the hole through it. I love those ones. The hats are fire. You know that. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. You'll see me and G on the socials up in Maine. Yep. Anything you want me to tell Benny before we get up there?
Tell Benny, keep an eye out for Cruz.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, this is.
I got G on that. G's the
agent.
The guy. He's the agent. Advisor, they call him the advisor. So stay busy, G. Stay busy. Love you guys. Have a great rest of the week. Hockey's back. Game Notes is back.
Under, no goals. It's time to check the Game Notes. I think we're going to have the show of the year here.
We're almost having magical moments here.
Show Mindsy's time, Army show. Start us off.
What an opportunity. Another idea by me.
Everything's Murls' idea. Dumber.